This is Chip Conroach, and I am actually doing a different type of video today. I'm actually going to just be showing you scenes of things that I actually stumbled on. I am going to be sort of reviewing my thing called a G-Box, and these are my Nintendo Power magazines that I use as a guide to find games on my G-Box. You may have seen these advertised on Facebook, maybe possibly Amazon, or maybe you've never heard of them at all. So a G-Box is pretty much a system, is a game system, it's an emulator. You got a little flash drive here on the side that it comes with. Comes with two cords. Comes with a power cord and an HDMI. It comes with a little switch here on the back. You're probably not able to see it. It's a little button to the left. So there's the obviously that's the online. That's the light that shows it's on. And I got it already on arcade because I'm going to be showing you WrestleFest in just a second. But before that, it's got several arcade games on it. But it does take a little while to scroll through because there are 100,000 retro games on it. It goes from the Magnavox Odyssey all the way to the Nintendo DS. So here we go. These are some of the Nintendo Power magazines I have as a guide. Look at this. I got the '89 Batman issue. Oh, sorry about that. My cord's getting in the way. Okay, as I'm making you dizzy. So this is the games that it shows: Mario 3, Shadowgate, Double Dragon 2, World of Nintendo Catalog, 16-page Tetris tip book. Let's see. And then we also have the Mario 3 issue, which is pretty cool. I didn't get these real expensive either. I just bought them on eBay or a retro game store. And I also have, let's see, I got a couple other ones in here as well. And these are actually pretty cool magazines. There was one I found with a boy and his blob, so it's got a Steven Seagal game in here. He's got to be the Blob, right? No, I can't find it yet, but no, I'll get to it. Oh, there it is, A Boy and His Blob. It's on the Mario 3 issue. There it is, Boy and His Blob. Pinbot. Of course, when Mario 3 came out, it was a huge game, very, very expensive game. And some people, that was their only Christmas present they got. That's how expensive this game was. Very, very popular. It's got a whole guide here. There's Angry Bowser. Oh, this was so much fun, I'm telling you. I mean, this was the stuff to get. I mean, this was back in the day when you got magazines and guides. This was all the fun stuff, and I was never allowed to get these as a kid. And I'll tell you something, my parents didn't allow these for some reason. But I think they would have found them interesting because Little Nemo was a kid's game, but it said in it that the difficulty was incredibly high in it, and boy, were they right. So, I mean, this was some pretty cool stuff. This was, of course, a very popular game when it came out. This was the Batman game. Unfortunately, when I bought this Batman game at Zappers, my Nintendo was actually taking a poo. So we ended up getting a Super Nintendo very, very late. So my Batman game went to pretty much nothing. So I did buy a regular Nintendo, but then I found out about this G-Box, which was pretty cool. And I stumbled on it by accident because I was looking for WrestleFest, an arcade game. And my house isn't exactly big, so I can't have an arcade machine. So it actually said that I can get WrestleFest on this G-Box, and I thought it was fake because it was on Facebook. I call it Failbook. So, and it turns out that WrestleFest, they said, was on this. I thought it was fake. I typed it in Amazon, and lo and behold, there it is. There's the G-Box. So I ended up buying it for $130, and let's see if it was worth it. There we go. I'll click on the press A here for that. Pretty much get you to choose your stuff. There we are. There's all the games right here. And if you know any of them, let me know because I am not really the person to do this because I don't know what Zero Wing is. I don't know what Zektor is. I am not a gamer by any means. I do this, believe me, as a... Oh, here we go. There's some X-Men if you're into that. I am a casual gamer, and that's being nice. Oh, there we go. There's WrestleMania here. There we go. There's WrestleFest. There's Superstars, Wrestle War, World Wars, World Tennis, World Soccer Finals. So there's some pretty cool stuff on here. So I will try to show you the actual game if I can. I don't have a camera person because the camera wife is at work. So I have to do my best. Bear with me, I'm not a tech-savvy person by any means. You don't have to insert any coins either. It just takes a little while, just be patient with it. It's just like the arcade itself. There we go. It's even got Mean Gene on here sometimes. Just trying to show you each thing. There we go. Just took a little while. The start button was a little sticky. So usually I do tag match. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I always pick the Earthquake. And I would want my partner to be $1 Million Man so he can buy me dinner after the match, because look at the size of him. That is a massive man. And who am I facing? Oh, how original. They picked Hogan. So I really don't know how to do any of the moves. I'm just kind of going to guess here. I'm guessing well. I would love to do this to Hogan in real life. Earthquake's finisher is awesome. I'm not tagging either. I don't know if you know this, but Earthquake actually, supposedly, actually crushed Jake the Snake on Superstars. I was not happy as a kid when that happened. Well, Jake the Snake isn't challenging if I'm actually doing well. Well, I was doing well. Oh, I would love to do this to Hogan in real life. Oh, I would love to do that too. See if I can do his move. I don't know how to do his finisher. Well, that would work. There we go. Ah, there it is, folks. We get to see it. Well, we got to see it, so that's all I'm going to show. And see, this is how you can close it here. You can. I'm trying to see if there's a way to. I don't know if I can save this game, but whatever. I'll just close the content. And then just go to quit. Most of these actually do have save states, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Get out of this. On the bottom there, I'm trying to go to the actual. Here, this is Atari. Whenever it has the ET game. It's content. I'll just show you each thing that it has. That's what I'm actually trying to do. See, there's the settings. There's everything it's got on here. See, it's got the Atari. You can see all the stuff right on the back there. There we got your links. I'll show you. Yeah. So it's got the actual system on the bottom there. There we go. There's your Oozebox. That sounds like an Amy Schumer problem. There's your Capcom. ColecoVision. There's your Magnavox Odyssey. And television. Magnavox Odyssey was actually the first system that came out. I'm not really great at video games to begin with. I actually die very, very quickly. But apparently there is a online game where if you die, you actually get more points. Sounds like something up my alley, but here's the thing. I'd rather play these than play any type of online game because they just aren't fun. At least I don't think they are. You can disagree with me all you want. This is the Nintendo. So there we go. We got the Adventures of Lolo. There is a ton of stuff on here. Alfred Chicken. I'm only on the A's. There we go. Let's go super fast here. Let's go super speed. There we go. Let's go with that. We got a Beetlejuice game. Battletoads. Battleship. Battlestorm. Oh, there we go. Batman Returns. Look at that. Batman Return of the Joker. Let's do, I'm trying to go to just Batman. This thing's a little sensitive. There it is. Oh, come on, there we go. Then you would press B. Alright, let's watch me be horrible. Let's see here. There's the intro. I won't be lasting too much longer, guys. Do not worry. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, I need that heart. Yes, need that badly. Here we go. And then you can kind of... I'll figure out what the... There's a way to climb this. I'll take his weapon. The music is actually really cool too. Let's see how to switch. I'm trying to figure out a way to switch. Ah, there we go. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to change my weapon. Okay, so there's that. Close content. And you go to quit retro, and then we can just sort of just keep going down here. Let's stick with Nintendo for now. Let's see, we got Bad News Baseball, which I've never actually played. Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. Back to the Future. Baby Boomer. B-Wings. Hopefully North and South is not on here. We do also have Bomberman. And I just kind of jumped ship here. Nintendo Hacks. You know what? Let's look at some of those. Hey, look, we got Street Fighter. I hope Van Damme's not in it. Oh, Cold Winter. That doesn't sound fun at all. That's why I moved. Let's see. See, these are the hacks. So we have, let me try to find a funny one on here. See if there are any. There we go. We got Aladdin. Aladdin 2. Aladdin 3. Alien 3. Alien Syndrome. There we go. Oh, here we go. Captain America. That sounds fun. And the Avengers. That sounds actually horrible. So there's capes and lasers in some of these. Oh my god, we got Captain Planet. Why not? I have never played this, so should have looked at my magazines for some of this stuff. Okay, I don't even know what I'm even doing. So this doesn't really look like Captain Planet to me. Oh, okay, there he is. Oh, who's this? Catherine Zeta-Jones is on the screen. I see. That's a wonderful dress. Oh my god, look at that guy. Looks like he just saw The Mummy Returns. You don't want this guy at Thanksgiving. He'd probably blow up your septic tank. Okay, so I'm flying that ship that I just kind of just went kamikaze in. Oh, I just saw the underwater. It's very polluted, by the way. I've had enough. Close contents. Yep. Gladly quit that one. So, Casino Kid doesn't sound interesting at all. Castle Quest. Oh, that could. There we go. We also have the Castlevanias. Well, that's good. We get to see me die again. That's fine. So this is a classic game. There's no way else to say it. There's no capes and lasers in this, so I mean, if you're into superheroes, you won't like this. This is actually creative. Look at that, I got my whip, I got a heart. Waiting for the bad guys. Waiting for the bad guys. Ooh, gotta go in the castle. Like Report of the Week would say, Going in. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is a lot better than eating fast food. I gotta say, the games are a lot of fun. You know, nothing... I don't mean to bash. You know, yes, I do. I don't really mean to... I definitely mean to bash today's games, because I am not into them at all. But these are just so much fun. At least on this, there are save states. So I will... this is probably the best I've ever actually done playing this, because I am not great at these games at all. I'm actually horrible at them. I'm actually... it's actually rare to actually see me doing somewhat good. I'm sure that I'm missing a lot of little secrets and fun stuff here, and I'm using things wrong. But I'm not one of these people that lose and then I don't exactly throw a tantrum. I'm actually pretty chill about how bad I am at these games. I really tend not to get too mad, and I'm just kind of figuring, oh, well, what do you know? Okay, I'm learning things here. Save state. Perfect. There it is. Just save it just like that. It's that easy. Okay, now I want to close content again. So this is pretty, I mean, if I can use this, anybody can. Check and pop. That's not soda, guys. Challenge of the Dragon. That sounds like another Van Damme movie. Challenger. I really hope that's not about the space shuttle. Championship bowling. That could be fun. The Fat Man sport. Let's check it out. Now this is an interesting sport, because this is how the training for this is chicken wings and beer. And like I said, the only downfall of this is one of my controllers broke, and I have to find a way to get a new one. It looks like she's giving you the finger. Alright, I'll just name myself... There we go. Let's see. Well, see how this goes. Ah, I see. So that's power. That doesn't look like a very... No, that wasn't a very good shot. But I kind of know what to do, so I will close this game out as well. No need to save it. I'm not going to probably ever play that again. Now, let's see here. What do we got here? I think I just saw something on there with Chip. Oh, hey, look at that. Chip's Challenge. Again, hope it's not the space shuttle. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. That could be interesting. That could be a good one. Let's see. Cliffhanger. Horrible movie. That was Stallone and Leon Paul. So right there, that tells you something. Let's see. Columbus. Oh, do you accidentally discover some piece of land? Oh, Conan. Oh, there we go. There's a Arnold movie. Let's see what else we got here. We got Contra. That was always kind of a fun one right there. Cruel World. No idea what that is. Cowboy Kid. My Name is Wyatt Earp. Creepy Brawlers. Crisis Force. Let's see. Darkwing Duck. I actually do have the magazine on that. I'm not sure if you remember seeing it. There we go. We got Dick Tracy. That was a good movie. That doesn't mean it's a good game by any means. E.T. was a epic failure. That would be like if you put Roseanne and Barney in a Barney the Dinosaur costume. It would not end well. Actually, I might like to see that. She'd probably fart in the suit and she'd end up killing herself. There we go, Doughboy. Well, that could be about that could be about George Wendt, but he's no longer with us. So that would be like Andy Richter for sure. I'm not going to insult George Wendt. He was great. Oh, there we go, Dr. Mario. So he's going to be giving prostate exams, I'm sure. Let's see. We got limited. Some of these I've never heard of before. There are so many games to go through. I mean, there are so many. Let's see. I'm trying to find one of my favorites. There it is. This was a great game. This was one of my favorites. I actually bought this with communion money, believe it or not. I'll show you the intro. Then I believe I do have. I think I can load something on here because this was cool. I mean, this is a treat. This is actually very expensive. I do believe if you want to buy this game, if you do have your regular Nintendo, I believe this is very, very expensive. And this has already been a 30-minute video, so I do apologize. This was supposed to be short. I think I've got the wrong one. Yeah, I think I have the wrong one here. Let me see. Yes, there it is. There we go. That's the one I wanted. I don't know why they have those. They just do. You got Medusa. You got some extra. You got some other monsters in here. Melissa McCarthy would probably be in here if she was a monster. This game's quality, so you won't get Van Damme or Seagal. There we go. We'll go with start. And then I will see if I can... there it is. Load state. Yeah, see, I got these things here. Trying to find Frankenstein's monster. I just gotta remember where to go. This was a very challenging game. This is very, very hard. I'm glad that there are save states. There's this little skeleton here. It's kind of like Castlevania in some ways, isn't it? Waiting for those stupid skeletons to move. Trying to remember where to go. Okay, that's enough of that. I'll look at this when I'm not doing a video. Okay. So I will show you more stuff in a different video. I will close it out and say that the G-Box is a pretty good buy. Like I said, the only problem is is sometimes it's loading more stuff. So there was one instance where it didn't work, and it actually was funny because my wonderful bride to be woke me up a couple nights ago and said that she got it up and running. So it just had to download more content. That is the thing is, you have a flash drive, you have a Roku TV, it is constantly downloading stuff. So that is another advantage to this. I don't remember if it had the PSP when we moved down here, but I don't think it did. I don't think it had the PSP and the Nintendo 3DS. So I think it may have downloaded that new content when we were down here. So this is definitely worth checking out. I have to look at the exact model I have because I mean some have only 40,000 games on it. You want to make sure that you that it has the ones you want, but it has your basic Mario, Mario 3, Mario 2, obviously the Castlevanias. It's got Little Nemo. Super Nintendo, of course, it has Super Mario World on it, Mario All Stars. It has Madden, Aladdin, Lion King. If you think of any others, let me know. I believe it has Kirby's Avalanche. It might have the other Kirby game that came out for that. Kirby's also for the Nintendo on here. In the stupid Sega systems, you got the Sega Splattern, which was pretty much an epic failure. Um, that was like I don't even, it's even worse than the Cleveland Browns, so I can't really think of an analogy, but it was just a bomb. Obviously, everybody knows the story of the Sega Saturn. The Sega Genesis is on here. The Sega CD is on here. I actually wanted to buy one of those, and I'm glad I didn't because it's actually a really stupid system. So really, the Genesis is one of the best Sega systems out there, even though I call it the Ford Focus of video game systems because you got your Sonic games, which are really cool. And then I mean, you have a couple other ones. You have the Mutant League Hockey, Mutant League Baseball. Those were cool. But other than that, not a whole lot with Sega. You have Echo the Dolphin game, which was fair. But Nintendo, there were just so many games for Nintendo. Oh yeah, it also has PlayStation on here, so it's got your Crash Bandicoot, your Tomb Raiders. So this is definitely worth checking out. Only $130. So it really isn't that expensive if you think about it. Oh yes, it also has the wonderful Virtual Boy. I am going to call that the I don't know, would I call that the I might actually call that the Van Damme of systems. It looked kind of cool, but then the execution was just in the toilet. It was so bad. And like I said, the Sega Saturn, Magnavox Odyssey's on there. I don't even know what games are even good for the Sega Saturn. It was just so I never even heard of it when it first came out. The PlayStation just jumped in and just took it over. The Sega Saturn was pretty much destroyed the second it was even. They didn't even announce it coming out. It was just stores, I guess, just got them in. They didn't even know what they were. So it was just a horrible marketing ploy by them. So really, it was just really bad. You know, I guess it's the Walgreens beer brand of systems. It's like worth 45 cents, and you just want to spit it out. So that is pretty much the Sega Saturn analogy I'm going to do. Is I'm going to use the Walgreens brand of beer. So, and like I said, it's got a lot of cool stuff on here. The arcade games, which I'm not familiar with, you might know them. So, the Capcom classics, those big time retro gamers would probably enjoy this more than I would. So, I'm honestly going to give this a very good rating. This is definitely worth checking out, and I'll probably end up playing it later. But it is late, and I got to eat dinner, so I will see you next time, hopefully for a movie review. I might do a couple more shorts. I'm not really sure yet, so I will see you next time.